The option is that I can buy 3 computers and write it out all at once. I don't have to depreciate.
Yes,
Right?
yes. As long as you qualify 179. We'll briefly,
Okay.
we'll briefly take a look at 179 in chapter 6. That again, 179 is very important tax section. You know, you as a small business, you must be familiar with it. Even though this is not your final project, but it's worth it for you to take a look or study, do some research. Any more questions?
I have one
Yes,
question.
go ahead.
Do they check when you buy this, is it necessary? For example, if I buy like a 3 printer, do they ask why you buy 3 printers?
Doesn't matter.
They
You
don't
can
care.
buy 5, buy 10. As long as, but again, don't forget, you just buy 10 and put on the shelf. You know, nobody cares. But you need to prove to the IRS these expenses is necessary.
So
Otherwise-
you need to prove necessary.
Yes, the IRS come in and say you cannot deduct it. Because you know you don't want to buy 10 on the shelf, right? But if your business really need 10, and you just say it is necessary for my business, and it's ordinary because for the same business, the other people also use 10 printers, so it's qualified.
Oh,
So 2 major work for people coming late. Don't forget 2 major work for business expenses. One is ordinary. It must be ordinary. Cannot be very strange. Okay. If you are running a business, you go ahead to buy the buy the truck. Okay. You don't run any transportation. You just regular business. You buy the heavy duty truck, and it is not ordinary and it is not necessary.
okay. Actually, addition to my previous question, for example, if I buy some used printer computer in Craigslist and the seller actually write a note, can I use that one as a receipt?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Not necessarily brand new. That's funny thing. As a business expenses, law never require you purchase as a brand new. You know, never. Never. It could be anything. But don't forget, you need to keep documentation. That's very, very important. In order to deduct, the business expenses, you need to, other than ordinary, other than necessary. The third one, even though it's not here, the third one is documentation. You need to keep documentation. If you don't keep that, your payment check is not enough. Payment check is not sufficient. Okay? You ask the people who sold you, write you bill of sales, mean receipt. That person name. That really mean if IRS really need to check, IRS can call that person to verify that is true. Your check issue cannot mean nothing.
The 45, it says here, if you claim the computer, you need to fill out the form 4562.
Yes.
4562 is...
Well, you can check your computer. It's on the link, easy. Yeah. In order to report, 179, a lot of form attached to it. So even though 1040 is only 2 pages, you had to attach. So you come up with hundreds of pages. Okay, let me see. Next one is repair, maintenance, 21. In case you have something repair, you can report here. 22, supplies. Sometimes, even for myself, I got confused with the supplies with office expenses. Supplies sometimes mean the printing paper, toner, that kind of thing. But you can put that expenses either here or under the office expenses. I think this is okay, but only just keep in one place. Don't duplicate. Tax license. So for your business, if you pay any license fee, say real estate agent, you pay license fee every 4 years, you deduct that here. Okay. And tax, say business tax, you pay to city, for example. Oh, 24, that's big issue. Big issue. Travel and meal.
Flight ticket.
Yeah,
Normally,
big
don't
issue
fully
here.
deduct the-
Think about this, okay? If you are W2 salary income, you cannot deduct your meal for sure, okay? However, if you are Schedule C taxpayer, you may be, but don't abuse it. We'll have a few examples in this chapter. So what kind of meal? Mean dinner, lunch? Again, must be related to your business. So you cannot eat with your family member. Okay, you must prove, okay, this lunch or dinner, you invite your customer, not your friend, okay? Not just friend, okay? You must invite. Even this person is not your current customer, but must be your potential. So there's a rule there. During the lunch, you must talk about the business. At least you must talk about the business. Say, our service, our product, any possible you become our customer or clients in the future. You must have that kind of conversation.
How can you keep recording?
Wow, that's a big issue. That's a big issue. You just can't, you know, you just can't. Yeah. But at least when I approach you, you know how to answer it, right? At least, right? You say, oh, we talk about something, our business. You cannot say, no, never, we just talk about movie. So at least, right, you know how to answer IRS. Yeah, big issue.
That's for travel or the meal for tax report. Is there any limit?
Okay. Number 24, okay. You see number 24A is travel. 24B, there's a deductible meal, right?
Yeah.
And Mr. Fu, his question is, any limit, right?